Mets. Step right up and greet the Mets. Bring your kiddies, bring your wife. Guaranteed to have the time of your life because the Mets are inside the ball. That goes home runs over the wall. East side, west side, everybody's coming down to meet the M-E-T-S Mets of New York. Of New
Hey there, everybody. It's CP Cards and Dice, and welcome to the first inning of our History Maker Baseball Game 5 of the 1974 season between the New York Mets and the St. Louis Cardinals. We are at Shea Stadium in Queens, New York, and we are right about to start the bottom of the first inning. It's going to be Wayne Garrett, Felix Millan, Rusty Staub in the third hole. Then cleanup is Jones, John Milner in the fifth spot. Batting sixth is center fielder Dave Schneck. Jerry Grody batting seventh, catcher Bud Harrelson, shortstop batting eighth, and Tom Seaver batting ninth. It is Tom Seaver versus Bob Gibson. Here goes Wayne Garrett. There's 3 up, 3 down for Seaver in the first inning. It's going to be a 1-4-6. 1-4-6 says, ask me if he is Flash. He is Flash, and that's going to be, he's semi-Flash, but the side of the dice says he is. That's a strikeout. 1 up, 1 down. This is a first game of a doubleheader. Both played on April 11th, 1974. So 1-2-3. 1-2-3 is both Flash and Fresh. That's back-to-back Ks. Millan downswing, and now it's Rusty Staub. Le Grand Orange steps in the box. He bats from the left side. 1-1-4. And that's hit hard, but the opposite way at the shortstop. And that is Tyson up with it over to first, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down. That's how fast this game plays. Joe Torre leading off against Tom Terrific. History Maker Baseball. This is a blast. I was using fast action cards, but that got all messed up, so I'm using dice now until I get new fast action cards. 2-4-6. 2-4-6 says control. Seaver is semi-controlled. The side of the dice says he is, so that's a comebacker. And Seaver spears it and over to first, and he retires. Torre hit it on the nose, but Seaver reacted quickly. 136, and he's not an ace. Whiffer or cold. He's actually the hot batter of the day. So he's not a whiffer. This is Ted Simmons. So it's going to be infield drama. See what happens there with that. Infield drama. Roll 2-6, 3-6, 3-6. Third baseman Gold. Nope. Otherwise, it's grounded, bobbled by the third baseman Garrett, and that's going to be an E5. Simmons is safe at first. On the error by Wayne Garrett. Should have had it. Just took his eye off it. All right, here goes. That's a 3-4-5. 3-4-5. Iron catcher, no. Good eye. Bake McBride is not a good eye. It's going to be a strikeout. That takes us to the right now chart. And that's going to be 2 dice for Kenny Reitz. So 1-4 on baseball right now. Cold batter. Well, he hasn't batted yet, so that's a no. He's not cold. Otherwise, it's outfield drama. Outfield drama. 2-6. 2-6. Center field Stoic. No. And he runs it down. Let's make sure that Schneck is not Stoic. I don't think he's Stoic. He is not. All right, center fielder runs it down for out number 3. No runs, no hits. We go bottom of the second. It's going to be Cleon Jones leading it off against Bob Gibson. The legendary Bob Gibson, 136. He was still around in 74. This may be his last year. I don't know. We have to look that up. 136. Ace, no. Whiffer, cold. Jones is not he's semi-whiff. Side that says he is. That's a strikeout. Jones down swinging. So he still got the fastball. He struck out 3 out of the first 4 batters. John Milner. That's a 5.66. 5.66. Wild. No. Good eye. He is not. And it's a strikeout and takes us to blue. And we're going to see what that is. It's a 2-2 on blue, and Cole pitcher, no. Line and caught by the third baseman, Kenny Reitz, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down. So Bob Gibson has retired 6 in a row. It's going to be Kenny Reitz. It's going to be Mikey Tyson leading it off. That's a 1-1-4 and fresh, yes, and that's grounded up the middle. And after it is Harrelson gets there, throws on the run, and in time to get Tyson for the first out. And it's going to be the pitcher spot. That's Bob Gibson batting. 3-4-4. Prospect. He's not a prospect. Patient. I don't know that he's patient. No, he's at the opposite. Popped up infield. Second baseman Mian is there. Makes the catch. That's 2 outs. Top of the third. No score. Ted Sizemore. That's a 1-2-5, and that's going to ask me, is he a struggler? No. Patient. He isn't, and that's going to be a ground ball third base. Up with it is Garrett. High throw, but nice stretch by the first baseman, John Milner, and that retires the side. No runs, no hits. Jerry Grody leading us off here in the bottom of the third. Jerry Grody, Harrelson, and Seaver. Tom Terrific, 3-5-5. Struggler or gilded? No. Champion. He is not champion. It's going to be grounded to second base. 1 away. On the way to that. And it's a 1-3-4, and that's going to be goal catcher. No. Champion. He is not. Outfield drama. Outfield drama before I forget. 2-6. Center fielder Stoic. And center fielder for the Mets, I doubt, is Stoic. I doubt either center fielder is Stoic. Well, the Mets are up, so McBride, I don't think McBride is Stoic. I could bet you he's not Stoic, but let's double check. He's semi-active, so he runs it down in center field for out number 2, and now it's the pitcher, Tommy Seaver. See if we can get a hit out of that. Hit for Seaver is going to probably have to come off the pitcher card, 126, and I don't think this is going to be it. That's line and caught by the second baseman, Ted Sizemore. No runs, no hits. All right, we go to the top of the fourth inning. Reggie Smith leading us off. No, actually, it's not. It's Ted Sizemore leading us off. And where is Sizemore? Did I put his card in the wrong place? Ted Simmons. Did I put him in the wrong spot? Ah, there he is. So where's Brock? Lou Brock. Ah, there he is. Ah, I got a little bit mixed up here. There. And here's a pitch from Tom Terrific. That's a 2-3-3, and that's going to be star active. He's semi-star. The side die says no, it's a slugger. Ted Sizemore is not a slugger. It's going to be a fly-out center field. Under it is Schneck. He makes it 1 up, 1 down, and it's a 4-5-6. 4-5-6 patient. He is not patient. They fly out deep center field. On the run is Schneck, and he runs it down. Next batter is Chemistry, Torrey. Here's a pitch, and it's a 1-3. It says pitching team harmony. Well, the Mets won the last game. They're semi-harmony. The side die says no, so it's going to be low ground ball and through for 2-out single. That's going to take us to the blue chart. Simmons now. That's a 3-5. 3-5 says hot batter. Is Simmons the hot batter? He is. So hot batter follows off a pitch until finding one he likes, single into right field. And with a 3, runners are going to 2 bases. So going to third is Torrey, first and third now. So the Cards are got a little something brewing here in the top of the fourth inning against Seaver. Bake McBride. Here's the pitch to Bake McBride. So Seaver looks in, winds, sets and deals, and that's a 2-3-6. And double control, no. Pitcher batting, no. Ball 4. Bases loaded. Kenny reads. Here's a pitch from Seaver. That's a 3.66, and 3.66 is going to be pinch hitter. No, fly ball center field. Racing in is Schneck, and he gets there, and that retires the side. No runs, 2 hits. We go bottom of the 4th. It's going to be Garrett leading us off against Bob Gibson. It's a fun little game. Plays very easy. 2-4-3. 2-4-3. 2-3-4. I knew that was wrong. 2-3-4 is playing. Nope, batter. A hot batter. 2-3-4. Wayne Garrett is not the hot batter. He was a hot batter the first game. Popped up. Third baseman Kenny Reitz is there. Puts it away. Kenny Reitz is good friends with Keith Hernandez. Keith Hernandez is on the bench. 3-3-4. 3-3-4 is Ace or Star. And he is neither. So Satsack, he is not. And that's going to be line base hit left field unless he's eager, and he's semi-eager. The side says he is not. So that's going to be a single for Felix Mignon. He's 1 for 2. Next is Rusty Slav. That's a 2-4-6. 2-4-6 control pitcher. He's not a control pitcher. Eager or sad sack. He is neither, and that's a base on balls. So first and second for the Mets. So the Mets have something going here. First and second, only 1 out. Cleon Jones. Here's the pitch to Cleon Jones. It's a 1-1-4 fresh ground. Well, he's semi-fresh. Side says he is. That's ground to the shortstop. Tyson, he underhands it to Sizemore. Relay to first. Oh, nice scoop by Torrey. So it's going to be a 6-4-3 double play. And the Cards are out of that inning. No runs, 1 hit. We go top of the 5th. Mike Tyson against Tom Terrific. And that's a 2-2-3. 2-2-3. Wild slugger utility. Tyson, he's semi-utility. No, it's going to be a single to left. Active steals, and he is not active. And we're going to get a bunt now from the pitcher, Gibson. He squares away. Let's see what he does there with that bunt. It's a 5. And a 5 says bunt successful. It's comebacker to Seaver over to second baseman covering. And the second is the go-ahead run. Top of the order against Seaver here. 1 out, 1 on. And here's the pitch to Lou Brock. That's a 2-3-5. 2-3-5 wild. He is not. Eager. Is Brock eager? He is not. That's a ground ball second base unless he's a whiffer. Decided die says he is not a whiffer. So that's ground to second. That's going to allow Tyson to make it to third base. I play that as automatic. Ted Sizemore now with 2 outs. Runner at third. No score. 2-4-6. Control. Seaver is semi-control. Decided die says he is not. Eager or sad sack. He is not. That's going to be a walk. And that's going to be the second walk in the last 2 innings allowed by Seaver. It's going to be Reggie Smith. This is the guy Reggie Smith doesn't want to face. Seaver doesn't want to face. So there's runners on first and third, 2 outs, and here's the pitch to Reggie Smith. It's a 4.66. 4.66 control pitcher. The decided that says no, he's lucky because that would have been a base hit. Too much control is not always good. Home run king or slugger. We're going to have to roll. This could be trouble, and that ball is deep drive to right field, and back goes Staub to the track, to the wall. That's out of here. That's a 3-run shot for Reggie Smith. 1, 2, 3 RBIs there. Holy smokes, he got all that one. He unloaded on the Seaver fastball. And the Cards lead at 3-0. Joe Torre next. That's a 1-2, 1-2, 1-1-2. That's going to be a flash. Is he a good eye? He is not. And Seaver is flash. That's a strikeout. That retires the side, but the Cards pick up 3 runs on 2 hits and a walk. They lead at 3-0. Bottom of the 5th. Milner starting us off. Here's a pitch from Gibson. That's a 2-3-4. Runners on base, no. Hot batter. Is Milner a hot batter? He is. That's fence. So we're going to go to the fence, and he is a home run king. That ball is almost for sure is out of here. And that's a deep drive. Back goes, he's a lefty. Back goes a right fielder. Smith to the track to the wall. That's out of here. 3-1. John Milner responds. Balls are flying out of the park here in the 5th inning. Hey there, who's that? Board Sports Network. I love that name. Board Sports Network. That's very cool. I like that. That's a unique name. All right, Dave Schneck. Did I just roll? Okay, well, I'm rolling again. 2-3-4. 2-3-4. Hot batter. He's not. He's a cold batter, actually. So it's popped up to the third baseman. Right there is Reitz, puts it away. One down here in the bottom of the 5th. It's 3-1 Cardinals. Pitch from Gibson. 166. Workman or Gilded. He is not. Whiffer. Grody is not. It's ground ball, third base. Up with it is Reitz over to first. In time, we go to the player experience chart for Harrelson. That's a 1-2. 1-2 is icon batter. He is. And, he launches a fence shot, but he's a scrapper. So that's usually just a single. And that's a 4, and that's line base hit single, 2-out single for Buddy Harrelson. Buddy Harrelson does make the All-Star team in 70 and 71, I think. All right, Tom Seaver's up. It's a 1-2-5. And that's going to ask me if he's a struggler. He is not. Patient. Seaver is not patient, and he's a whiffer, so that's a strikeout. Fastball gets Seaver, and that retires aside, but there's 1 run on 2 hits. We go top of the 6th. This game is moving along so far. What do we got? 17 minutes. Let's keep it up. It's going to be Ted Simmons. That's a 1-3-6. And he's not an ace. Whiffer or cold. He is neither. Infield drama. So we're rolling 2 dice on infield drama. And that's a 4-5. Shortstop iron. Shortstop is not iron. So it's going to be a ball that's bobbled. Otherwise, bobbled ball, but throw on time. No, he makes it there on time. And the umpire, who's that? John McSherry calls him out at first. Ted Simmons doesn't like it. Bake McBride, 1 out. Top of the 6th, 3-1 Cards. Here's a pitch, 2-4-5. Ask me if McBride's a hero, and he is not. It's going to be popped up second base. And we go to the player experience chart for Reitz. Kenny Reitz on experience. That's a 2-6. 2-6, icon pitcher. He sure is an icon pitcher. Strikes him out, and that retires aside. 3 up, 3 down for Seaver in the top of the 6th. So semi-dissonant, semi-harmony. All right. Top of the order, it's Wayne Garrett against Bob Gibson. It's a 1-2-4. Ask me if he's control. He is not. Eager. Not eager. It's a base on balls. Active steals. He's stoic. So that's a runner on first. That brings the tying run to the plate. And Felix Mian. Here's the pitch to Felix Mian. That's a 3-4-6. 3-4-6 says eager. Flies out to center field, and he does. Rusty Staub now. We run on first and 1 out. 3-3-5. 3-3-5. Wild. No. Sad sack. He's not sad sack. And that's going to be a single line to right. And that's going to send Garrett to third. Staub is semi-stoic. The side guy says he is stoic, so he won't steal. First and third for Cleon Jones. Infield's in. Oh, no, infield's back halfway, looking for the double play. Let's see if we can get it. 1-4-6. Flash. He semi-flashed. Side die says he is flash, and that's a strikeout. Huge strikeout by Bob Gibson with runners on first and third. And now there's 2 outs. And it's Johnny Milner. Here's the pitch to Milner. That's a 2-3-6. 2-3-6 says double control. No. Pitcher batting no, and that's ball 4. Bases are loaded. Bases are loaded with Mets. And it's going to be Dave Schneck. So on his bat right now. Bottom of the 6th. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Mets are down 3-1. Bob Gibson on the mound. Here's a pitch from Gibson. That's a 3-4-5. 3-4-5 says catcher iron. No, good eye. He is not a good eye, and that's a strikeout. And that retires the side. Big K. No runs. 1 hit. And we go to the baseball right now for Mike Tyson. Let's roll it first so we don't forget. It's a 1-3 cold pitcher. He struck out his last batter, so he is not a cold pitcher. So it's going to be a fly ball center field. Next is 1 out here in the top of the 7th. It's the pitcher Gibson batting. 4-6-6. The good thing since it's my league, I can let him go as far as I want. 4-6-6. Control pitcher. He is controlled. The side die says he is, so that's going to be live base hit for Gibson. So Gibson contributes to his own cause. All right, runner on first. Lou Brock. 4-4-5. 4-4-5. Workman, no. Patient. He is not a patient. It's going to be a ground ball first base, and moving to second is Gibson. 3 unassisted. Ted Sizemore with a runner in scoring position. Here's a pitch. That's a 2-4-6. Control pitcher he is, and that's going to be a comebacker. Deceiver fields it himself, and that retires the side. No runs. 1 hit. Bottom of the 7th. Who's starting us off? Jerry Grody. The score is 3-1 Cardinals. History maker baseball. Philip Reynolds in the house. Board Sports Network. I love that name. That's hilarious. Hoping I can get a live setup. Well, I'll be the first one at your live setup. And if you have any questions, you ask me, and I'll help you out with what I know. 28-minute quick game. No, I can beat that. I'm going to beat that here. Also, when you're videoing gaming, takes longer that way. Yeah, well, of course, because I'm talking. And you have to take a breath and take a drink. Plus, it takes longer when I don't know the team, because then I got to fumble through who are my pinch hitters, who are my relief pitchers, and all that stuff. All right, so where are we? We're in the bottom of the 7th. So this is going to be Jerry Grody. So 1-2-4. Control pitcher. Gibson is not controlled. Grody is not eager. It's a base on balls. So Grody walks. Okay, we're going to need a pinch hitter in this inning now. Now it's Buddy Harrelson. Here's the pitch to Buddy Harrelson, a 155. Home run king. He is not a home run king. Fly ball. Shallow center. Racing in is who's out there? Big McBride, and he makes the catch. 1 out. 3-1. I don't want to remove. You know what? I'm not going to remove Seaver. I'm going to let him bat. Not going to remove him. 5-6-6. Wild base on balls. No, good eye. He is not a good eye. This is going to be a strikeout. And that takes us to the right now chart for the leadoff batter, Wayne Garrett. 2 dice this time. And here it goes. That's a 4-5, and it says Cole batter. Wayne Garrett. He is a cold. Well, he didn't strike out, so he's not a cold batter. Gotta look and see what that means. Either way, it's an out, so it doesn't really matter. It's a ground ball first base. And that retire. Oh, wrong spot. Damn it. And 3 unassisted. All right. Let's eliminate that real quick. Okay. Top of the 8th. Seaver against Reggie Smith. So 156. What's it say? Whiffer. He's not a whiffer. 156 outfield drama. See what happens with outfield drama. It's a 66. Oh, that's a weird one. Iron misplayed the ball. Right fielder Iron, and that's Staub, and he is Iron. That's going to drop in for a double. Yeah, he's not much of an outfielder, that according to History Maker Baseball. He did have a pretty good arm, though. This is going to take us to the team chemistry chart, and that's going to be a 5-6 on the team chemistry. Pitching team dissonance, no. Otherwise, it's a K, and it takes us to right now with a hot pitcher, and it's Ted Simmons. It's a 3-6, and the pitcher cold, no. Otherwise, it's popped up. Catcher calling for it. Right there is Grody, 2 outs, and Bake McBride. It's a fun little game once you get to know it. And it's a 1-2-3, and that says both flash and fresh. Not 1-2-3 is going to be ground ball, shortstop, Harrelson up with it, fires to first in time, and that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, no runs, and 1 hit. We go to the bottom of the 8th. What am I at? I'm at 26. I am at 26 here. It's going to be Felix Mian against Bob Gibson. 3-1. All right, 3-5-6, 3-5-6. It's same. Righty versus righty. Strikeout. Mian goes down swinging for the second time in the game. Rusty Staub with a 2-4-4. Ace, no. Champion, no. Ground ball, shortstop. Unless he's a whiffer, and he is not. Up with it is Tyson. Throw to first, and nice scoop by Joe Torre at first. Cleon Jones with 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. 3-1, 1, 3, 5. Oh, that's going to take us to a blue 1. That's going to be an umpire call. And we're going to roll 2 dice there. Get rid of that 3 real quick. A 1-5 on the umpire. Respected umpire at home. He's sure. He's semi-respected. Side dice says yes. Harry Wendelstead rings him out. You're out. No runs, no hits. We go to top of the 9th. We are at 27.5. I can't beat your 28 minutes. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. Big McBride. Oh, no. Kenny Reitz leading us off. Tom Seaver. 1, 3, 4. And that's going to be gold catcher. No, champion. He is not. It's going to be outfield drama. Roll 2 dice. That's a 4-5. 4-5 center field gold. He is not. Ball drops in for a single. So on at first is Kenny Reitz. And next is Tyson. And it's 1-2-4. 4-5. Let's see if it was 4-5. Single goes to red. Goes to red. So I got to go red, and that only requires 2 dice. So I screwed up there. Let's try it again. It's a 6-6. Oh, that's a deep drive, center field fence. Who's batting? Tyson. He's a scrapper, so that's not going to be more than a single. And it's a 4, and it's line base hit single. But a 4 says runner advances 2 bases. So going to third is Tyson. First and third now. Infield is in. Batter's going to bunt. Oh, boy. That means we got to roll on a second chart. And that second chart 3 says pop-up, runners hold. All right, so catcher makes the grab there. So it's a failed bunt attempt by Gibson. You figure after 20 years in the majors, he'd know how to bunt. All right, Lou Brock now. Runners on first and third. Infield is in. That's a 2-3-3. 2-3-3, infield's in. Ace or star, he is a star. It's a ground ball to short on a 2 with the infield in. Let me see if I can move that over there. A 2 infield in with runners on first and third. Fielder's choice, runner out at home. Oh, no, runner on third holds. It's a fielder's choice. I guess a 4-6. And Brock is on at first. Runner at third holds. And it's going to be Sizemore here in the top of the 9th. It's 3-1. 155. Home run king. Sizemore is definitely not a home run king. That's going to be a fly out center field. right there. Schneck makes the catch, no runs, one hit. So again, Seaver, you got to trust. You got to trust Tom Terrific, the franchise. We're looking at the bottom of the ninth here. It's going to be Milner, Schneck, and Grote. And we're going to let all those guys bat against Bob Gibson. Bob Gibson's going for the complete game. 125. Struggler, no. Patient. He is not patient. It's going to be potential whiffer. Nope. It's going to be ground ball, third base. So, and Reitz comes up with it. Fires the first, and in time, one up, one down. Gibson's 2 outs away from a complete game. I don't know how many hits he gave up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hitters so far. Wow. All right. 126. And that's fresh. He is not fresh. So sad sack. Schneck is not sad sack. That's going to be line base hit. Past the second baseman. So there's still hope for the Mets, and this takes us to right now chart. And we got some movement in the St. Louis. And we're going to actually help St. Louis out big time here. I believe this wipes out right now, gets wiped out if we bring in a relief pitcher. I believe that's the rule. But if it's not closer, no, that's not. It doesn't mean closer. They have a couple guys that they use. They have Rabowski. Rabowski. Oh, he is CL. I guess that's the closer. Is that what that means? CL. Okay, so Al Rabowski's coming in. Even though I don't think he was a closer at this time, but I'll use him as a closer. Rabowski, the Mad Hungarian, is coming in, and he's going to be an ace for this batter. Plus, the right now, I believe, gets wiped out as well. So it's Jerry Grote. Here's the pitch to Grote. All right, 146. And that's going to flash. He is flash. That's a strikeout. So Rabowski blows one by, and his antics walking around and storming around the pitching mound is ruffling the feathers of the Mets here from the dugout. They're saying something, and Bud Howson's not happy. Now Bud Howson's stepping out of the box. Wow, what's going on here? So runner on first, and there's 2 outs, and now Rabowski is acting like the Mad Hungarian. And it's Bud Howson. We're not pinch hitting for little Buddy. I love Buddy. Never do that. And it's a 133. And Buddy, a slugger, man. If he would have been the slugger, too bad. It's going to be a fly ball left field coming over is Brock. He gets under it, and that's the ball game. Mets lose it by a score of 3-1. But that was a blast. That was how many minutes? 33 minutes. 33 minutes. And now we're going to do a quick recap. And I don't have the colored pencils. I don't know where they went, but I do have colored markers, special colored markers that I use. And I'm going to do the walks first. I'm going to do all the walks in yellow. So there's a walk there. So Seaver walked 1. This one scored. Seaver walked 2. That's not too bad. And Gibson walked 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's look at the strikeouts. Strikeouts are going to be pink. That's 2 strikeouts for Seaver. 3 strikeouts, 4 strikeouts, 5 strikeouts. And then for Bob Gibson, there's 2 in the first, 2 in the second. Wow. Then it wasn't until the 5th he got his 5th, 6th, and 2 in the 6th. 1 in the 7th, 2 more in the 8th. Holy smokes! So he had plenty. He had a bunch of strikeouts. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 strikeouts for Bob Gibson. Holy smokes! And 4 walks. No hit by pitch. No wild pitches. How many batters did he face? 27, 31. 32, 33, faced 33 batters. And gave 1 run, 1 earned run on 4 hits, I believe. Well, I think it was 5 hits. He gave up that 5th hit there. But we'll know in a second. He went 8.1. Let's check out the hits real quick here. Mets got a hit in the fourth. It was a single by Mian. Home run by Milner in the fifth. And then a two-out single by Buddy Harrelson. It was a one-out single for Rusty Staub in the sixth. And then it wasn't until the ninth that Dave Schneck single, and that's when they brought in Hrabowski. Hrabowski picked up a strikeout as well. So that's how many hits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hits. They're very easy to read when you color this in. So 5 hits for St. Louis. No, 5 hits for the Mets. St. Louis we haven't seen, so that's going to be 5 hits allowed by Gibson. Not too shabby. And we're going to look at the hits for that Seaver gave up. Gave up 2 there. 1 there. That home run killed him. That was the shot that killed him, that Reggie Smith 3-run home run. And then 2 more there, which he got out of in the ninth. We trusted he was going to get out of that jam. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits for Tom Terrific. He went 9, complete game. He took the loss. A win for Gibson. So you give up 3 runs. Walked 2, struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's easy to read. No hit by pitch. Batters faced. He faced 27, 36, 38 batters. Love that. Love that. The games in this era are beautiful. 0.2, he struck out 1, and that's it. That's all he did. He faced 2 batters, Hrabowski. And that's it. Now I'm going to finish up. So I showed you how I did that, right? I like doing the colors for you guys to see. Hey there, Tribe Fan. Welcome to Tribe Fan. He's got a great channel, and he does his Colorado Rockies recaps. He likes doing those. I like the Rockies. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 strikeouts for – you missed 10 strikeouts for Bob Gibson in this one. Now, I do the fly balls in blue, so you can kind of read and see how that went. This is like a little violet or purple, I guess, if you want to call it. That's what I got right now. I don't have my pencils. I usually use pencils. But these are my fly balls. Anything that's an out in the air gets a purple. Fly ball in the air is a line out. Fly ball, line out right here. And I make minimal changes. I like playing these older seasons. I don't make a lot of changes. It helps me get through the game a little bit quicker. It's not like I'm rushing and not enjoying it. I'm rushing but I'm also enjoying it. But I since I play seasons and I play, I want to get through the season to play it again. So it's not like, I'm rushing through it. I'm not enjoying it, but I am enjoying it. And now we're gonna go orange with the ground balls, because the clay is orange. Yeah, I don't know if clay is orange. I just made that up, but we're gonna say clay is orange. So that's why we're going orange on the ground balls, and the rest are all ground balls. Now the Mets made an error. That was that error by Garrett. I don't know that they made any more errors. And we're almost done coloring in the basic, most important aspects of our game. I actually left 2 flies, 2 pop-ups to the catcher. I didn't include them in the fly balls, but I did now. Oh, that was the wrong color. Right? Oh, I did have a blue. Oh, okay, I screwed up. It's all right, it's not the end of the world. I made the fly balls purple. I thought I was using the blue, but look, they look kind of, I don't know, I didn't pay attention. So anyway, you get the gist of it. And we're going to get a different color pen now to kind of, I like doing it with, actually, I like the way it looks with pencil. It doesn't look so dark, but you can still see it. And it really makes the inning that something happened stand out. So you do that. So the final score, Cardinals 3. Now, this is the first game of a doubleheader. I'm playing another game in a minute. 1 error for the Mets, no errors. So it's 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for Cardinals. 1 run, 5 hits. No. 8 hits for the Mets. 1 run, 8 hits for the Mets. Now, Tom Seaver gave up 8 hits. Wait a second. That's a mess. Let's fix that. There we got game 2, and I'll tell you, game 2, it's George Stone is going against a guy named Foster. A guy named, where is he? Disappeared. Alan Foster against George Stone, is it? Let's see who's got the advantage here. I would say, hopefully he's in this card set. George Stone, I don't see him. May not even have a George Stone. Well, what happened? Maybe he's not carded. Is his name George Stone? Tug McGraw. Ah, there he is, George Stone. Oh, that's not going to be a very good game. Not a very good game. But it's going to be Alan Foster versus Alan Foster versus George Stone. All right, that's the next game. We got to move our umpires around a little bit, shake it up. And where was I? Okay, I fixed this. So the Cardinals had 8 hits, and the Mets had 5 hits, and that's going to be the final score is 3-1. All right, guys, this is CP Cards and Dice. I hope you chit-chat a little bit. So yeah, no chat definitely helps. I mean, I've got it down to like 20, I think, but I think I did an online game last week of I don't know which game, 28 minutes it took me. Yep, it's on there somewhere. Anyway, this is CP Cards and Dice, and I will see you guys very soon. I'm playing about probably an hour and a half. I will come back, and I will play game 2 of this doubleheader. Mets lose the first one, 3-1, and hopefully they come back and win the second one behind the left-hand arm of George Stone. Take care.